Go. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Amazing. Um, Today has been, like a day where I have been experiencing a lot of just a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of things happened this morning, and anyways, but I'm here. We're still gonna make this video, and yeah, today is probably gonna be the most challenging day to record out of all the past days. Because yes, I am driving back from Miami to Gainesville. Things happen, things change, things don't go as planned. And yeah, having to move again all of a sudden. The summer has been super all over the place for me. Just challenge after challenge. It feels like test after test. But you know what? That's when today's topic comes to play. And the question is, what if we welcome the unknown into our lives? For me, especially, being someone with ADHD, it's like I function or I work better on routine than if I just let myself just do whatever, during the day. But seriously, when I realized that letting go of the part of me that thought that she did not function unless she had a routine, that's when really I started to do a lot of self-growth. I started pushing forward those uncertainties, those fears, those, even for me to speak up, and to be talking and be doing this YouTube channel that I've been wanting to for so many years. It has been like a calling of mine to do these YouTube videos for so long. But anyways, back to the topic. What if we welcome the unknown into our lives? How can we celebrate and break that familiar pattern? And this comes to play, or this comes to my mind, the book Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. And that's where also coming to play actions. I might be acting out of character, not out of character, but out of character to what the old Alexandra would do. The old Alexandra would never press play on a video and record. The old Alexandra would never wake up if she was having a bad day, and go get the life that she really wanted. The old Alexandra would just stay home and just cry and feel like she's trapped and she cannot do anything. But breaking out of all of those patterns is really, you set yourself free. Because yeah, you know what, your mind might take a longer time to assimilate what's going on, but it's like you're training a baby, and it's like the same thing with my mind. That's seriously how I picture myself. It's like, yeah, you know what, Alexandra, it's about the long-term vision. Every single little step that you're willing to contribute today, in your life with yourself, is going to play out whether or not you see it in the long run. And yeah, it's amazing to have short-term goals, short-term plans, 3-month goals, 6-month goals, a year goal. But what I've learned is the best way to live life, is if you're able to have that long-term vision. For me, for instance, it's, yeah, you know what, maybe right now I'm having a difficult day, and maybe today I did have the real reason as to why not to post a video, because Alexandra, hello, you just got so many news today, and just boom 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 all at you, and it's just the perfect time not to post a video. You have your dogs in the back seat, oh my god, and then you're in the middle of the highway, and but I reminded myself about commitment, about accountability, and about also the intention in behind these videos is to make them as real as possible, to make them as authentic as possible. Yeah, I could be editing all these videos and taking out, all of the thinking, processing, or just planning this video to the second or to the minute. but that would not allow myself to flow, you know, like, or even, you know, like for example, you know, even in architecture, you know, we tend to make the most beautiful buildings, and you know, we edit them and we Photoshop them, and we have the editing skills, and we have like the all of these editing skills, you know, in order to transform it, in order to sell it, you know, out there, because really, you know, beauty is an eye of the beholder. But I also do believe in more than that. I believe in it, really, there's a greater sense than your eyes, and it's your like your senses, like what you're feeling, you know, your feelings, your touch, you know, the. But anyways, I'm going off topic. But if you're ever interested in like you know, learning more about like what I'm saying about like feelings, and like there's seriously something greater than eyes, is there's this book, Eyes of the Skin. And oh my god, that book is just like, wow, it's so true, you know, because it's not, and this also even helped me out with me, and like with being insecure about myself, how I look, you know, Alexandra, it's not really about how you look, it's the energy that you bring into the room that matters, you know. It's not really how well your makeup is done, you know, how good you stand out. No, yes, you know, sadly the first impression does matter a lot, your appearance. But in order to allow yourself to, you know, stay in that relationship, or, you know, have that friendship, or have that this, what's really gonna count is going to be how authentic you are, you know, how real you are, how you show up, you know, how you build trust, how you build community, how you, anyways, I'm going off topic again. But let's just welcome the unknown in your life, you know, like today, that's what has helped me get out of you know, my pain. Yes, I feel my pain. Yes, like today has been very difficult for me, and but then, you know, I allow myself to cry, I allow myself to feel the pain, but then I began to start asking questions. You know, the best way for me that has gotten me out of like all of this overthinking, and like, oh my god this, oh my god that, or like the ADHD glitch, you know, that you're just like, okay, this, and no, okay, let's do this, no, let's do that, no, let's do this, no, and then like, oh my god, what am I doing, you know, like, is asking myself questions, you know, where is the opportunity in this challenge right now, you know, like, what would the greatest expression of myself do at this moment? What would love do, you know? How can I welcome the unknown into my life right now, so that the day of tomorrow I'll be thanking myself, you know, is this going to matter in 5 years? Is this going to matter in 10 years? What about in 20 years, you know? And I break myself free from that, and I'm like, okay, you know what, yes, like, let's go. Like, it's all about the long-term vision, you know. It's small steps today. We're not running, you know, like I'm saying, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I'm serious, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, you know. Every single little grain of sand that you put into your life right now, you know, any single little thing that you do today that contributes to that long-term vision that you have, you're winning, you know. And just never give up on yourself, you know. It doesn't matter how many times you do it wrong, it doesn't matter how many times you think you do it wrong. You learn from every single experience, you learn from every single challenge, you learn from every single unpredictability event that happens in your life. And yeah, so anyways, that's all I have to say right now. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Remember, like, if you're having like a very difficult time in your life right now, you can choose to see the opportunity in this challenge. You can choose to welcome the unknown and literally see it as a gift from life. You know, for me, for instance, you know, when I started asking all these questions and I'm driving, all these beautiful thoughts came to my mind, you know, instead of thinking, oh my god, like, now what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do this, and I started believing, you know what if life is moving me to something better? What if life, you know, I'm a God, I believe in God, you know, if you know, faith is greater than fear, you know. I truly do believe that when things do not plan out as my mind wanted them to work out, you know, as my ego wanted to, you know, when I let go of my ego's expectations and I allow myself to just be present in that moment and see really the gift that this is giving me, I really like, it's a success. Like, it's just amazing. Like, I just feel like, oh my God, opportunity. Yes, like, go at it. Like, let's go, you know. But yes, anyways, when plans do not work out, I truly do believe that it's because God has a better plan for you. You know, I don't know if you've seen like that picture that like we tend to hold on to like this little gift, you know, this one thing that we say no, like, you know, like I'm gonna make sure that whatever happens, I still have this one little thing, you know, my safety, my security, whatever it is, you know, whether it's that job, whether it's that relationship, whether it's that friend, whether it's even with yourself, you know, I'm gonna make sure that you know, everything in my life could fail. You know, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but for instance, for me and going to the gym, I was going at it every single day, nonstop. And then I was like, you know what? Everything in my life could fall down but me going to the gym. And then, you know what? I realized that I was just holding on to something and like, I don't know, like, anyways, when you let go, really life gives you more and more and more and more. Okay, going back to the topic, the unknown. Today, allow yourself to welcome the unknown. Allow yourself to welcome that one thing that your mind doesn't see, and you tell me how your life changes, you know, because that's the only way that we're able to live better, to feel better, to allow things to come to us instead of going after, you know, okay, I'm not saying, but this is like law of attraction. But anyways, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Again, what if we decide to welcome the unknown into our lives and, you know, give yourself the chance to welcome the unknown into your life and see it as a gift from God. If you don't believe in God, well, the universe, life, your higher self, you know, something greater than you. I'm telling you that when you allow yourself that opportunity to see it as a gift and, you know, and see as like, oh my God, this means that I've been working on myself and like, you know, life is moving me to something better. I'm telling you, you're gonna see the opportunity. Anyways, I love you. You guys are amazing. And until next time, bye.